account and they let me know via the chat for Wi-Fi issues or any particular last minute situations that when sometimes there are situations we cannot control and every now and then we need to maintain our cameras off. But just remember to let me know. Well, okay, so let's get started. Before we start, I was going to ask you, how do you see, what would you relate the role of a speaker in a speech? Because there is one of the slides in the work we're going to be covering today that precisely states that a speaker is um, like and that they take their audience on something I am referring to. If you open your journals, if you go to slide 33, you will see what I am talking about. So everybody, if you can go to that slide, I will share the screen anyways. I am using Agus. Hi, Paco. Welcome to class.
There's a new student today, Natalia.
Actually, she's not a new student. She's a teacher to be, and she's here to observe our lesson as her training. Yes, she and also Rosa. You will see, Paco, you will notice that is also Rosa. You're very observant. That's a great detail, Paco. And hi, everybody. Hi to the people I am now seeing for the first time today. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Bren. Hi, Guido. Hi, Uli. Tiago. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kata. Hi, Kev. Brenda. Well, hi, everybody. Elian, I saw you before. Agus. Well, Agus, I'm sharing your slides. I was checking all through your ideas previously. And well, this slide that is actually 34 presents us with the following path that is defining the role of the speaker and the audience based on what we've seen already in terms of the TED speeches we've watched. What would you say a speaker is like?
Ahí voy a bajar audio para que me puedan escuchar mejor. Esta es la clase de inglés. Y voy a grabar absolutamente lo que haga, incluyendo jugar al puto Minecraft. Así que ahí está. Para esto me puse el segundo monitor para poder ver bien qué se está grabando y qué no. Así que es 1 hora y 15 minutos de video, o un poquito menos. Pero bueno, nada. Vamos a hacer un poco de movimiento de cosas y ya está, voy a subir el volumen.
They take their audience to travel, maybe.
They take their audience on a what?
On a travel.
On a trip. On a trip. This is precisely what I was having in mind. I think this is a very nice analogy. Why? Can you say why you would think of a speaker like a guide taking their audience on a trip? Can you break it down a little bit? Argument your view?
Maybe because they are teaching and bringing new ideas to people that are new, maybe for the audience. So you have to guide them a little and these new things that you are bringing on.
All right. So you are the expert in command and you take them on a trip. And if they follow you as if you were the tour guide, it is because they trust you and they look up to you. They want to see where you're taking them. And if it is like a guide and they take their audience on a trip, we can say that we've got a final destination maybe to reach. Can we say that there is an objective to reach in our speech?
Se podría decir.
Yeah, of course.
Lucas, what do you think? Is there a final destination? If we are the guides and we are on a trip and we take people on that trip, Do you think that this idea of the final destination makes sense?
Being honest, I don't really get it.
Hmm.
I don't get like the whole idea.
Okay. How would you see it? How would you describe the role of the speaker if it's not with a guide and a trip? What makes sense to you? This makes sense to Aus and to me, but the idea is that it can make sense to you with different analogies, metaphors.
I would say more like a speaker is like um uh like a connection to transmit an idea.
Hmm. And they take their audience, see here, a connection, and they to transmit an idea. Sorry, I'm using your journal as space to write down these notes. Then you can keep your own ideas. A connection to transmit. What did you say? To transmit a what? Sorry, I forgot.
To transmit an idea.
An idea. And they take their audience on a what? He said on a trip.
On a new world of ideas.
Maybe, why not? I mean, if this is what you can come up with, as we know, the process of creation is very open to ideas of diversity and different interpretations and perceptions. So if this makes sense to you, let's receive it and let's welcome it. And
Me
Uli,
encantaría.
what about you? I see that you're raising your hand. Go ahead. Fill us in with your data.
Hello.
Hi.
I have another way of a speaker can be for me a speaker can is like an entertainer and it entertains the audience. It can be the audience can take or not take a lesson or something to think about, but if it is boring, if the speak is boring, it's if the speaker is boring, you cannot transmit your idea.
So there has to be the component of fun or entertainment in a manner of speaking. Well, as if you are responsible for the fun or maybe the focus of your audience, because they will focus on what you're saying in as much as they find it interesting, right? So their level of interest and focus will depend on your level of entertainment in a manner of speaking. Am I right? Am I putting it right based on what you said? Why not? So it's like a lesson that I want to give or teach or share or expand on my audience, and I want.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Martin. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. I'm sorry for interrupt the class, but I want to say anything.
You want to say something?
Yes, I have the say anything. And teacher, I don't I don't call complete the activities in the journal because I don't have the internet but unstable Wi-Fi in my house and in my computer. My computer is very so.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay. No worries. You can always, for next week that you have to present your slides, if the Wi-Fi issue persists, please make sure you write your answers on paper. And when I interview you for the exposition of your work up to now, for the evaluation, you share with me your written notes in any
Yes.
form, either digital or on paper, but you have to have them.
Yes,
Okay?
yes. I will do the homeworks in the journal, teacher. You
Yeah.
don't worry, yes?
No, that's okay. But just for you to know, FYI, for your information, you need to keep a record of your notes, either digitally or if that's an impediment for any Wi-Fi issue, on paper. So no excuses for next week. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank.
Welcome. And welcome to the lesson again. Well, in any case, we are now going to listen and discuss. We'll watch one more TED Talk to listen and discuss the role of the speaker and the different moments of a speech that we can recognize as maybe moments of fun, moments of jokes, moments of maybe the revelation of some scientific information, moments of maybe personal anecdotes in the speech, moments of maybe, as we've been seeing, rhetorical questions. And we will see that in this speech and analyze the following points that I want to read before we watch, so you know what to focus your attention on. Because then I will set you up in mini groups and you will discuss these points together. So you need to take notes or keep your focus on the following questions as you watch. Let me read them. Well, first I'll read it all from here. It says, the speaker created a solution to a problem he identified and uses research to support his idea. We're gonna watch this now, in which we will see that there is a creation of a solution to a problem and the use of research to back up the speaker's ideas. These questions will help as we move on to the develop unit, which is the next unit we will delve into. How does the speaker start their talk? Does the speaker tell a story? Does the speaker mention data or statistics? Does the speaker provide a solution or call to action? And then when you get into groups, you will reflect on the previous questions and you will also exchange opinions and complete the following page. But let's now focus on this. And before we start, I want to share something else. In connection to what we were brainstorming before, I told you I had the answer to what a speaker is like. And I would like maybe Kata, if you can read this information, please go ahead.
Yes, ¿se escucha bien?
Yes.
Oh, perdón, qué pregunta.
Read the first paragraph and then we stop for a moment.
Okay. Key takeaway. You can think of a speaker as a tour guide, in the way they guide their audience on a tour of their idea. The speaker ensures that everyone has the information they need to follow along. The talk is a journey to the speaker and audience go on together.
So this idea of a journey, of a trip, of this adventure, we are embarking on an adventure when we speak for an audience and we ask the audience to come join us. Let's do this together. I have something to share. Let's do this together. Yes, this is the spirit. And then, again, a speaker is like a tour guide. Though all your ideas were okay, like I said, there is not such thing as right or wrong, as we are establishing analogies and symbolic meanings. But this is like something that is now explained. So maybe, I don't know, someone before said they didn't get the idea. Lucas, it was you. The analogy of the tour guide. Now this is broken down, so you can then tell me if you get the point after we finish with this phrasing. So a speaker is, thank you, Kata, a speaker is like a tour guide. Think about the tour you may have been on and how the tour guide spoke to you and led you on a journey. A speaker is no different. A great speaker creates a shared understanding with their audience. They think about what their audience needs to know and lead them to a destination together. Once a speaker knows the main idea they want to share with their audience, they are faced with the question, how can I persuade my audience to come with me on a journey and listen to my talk? This is linked to what Uli was saying before, the point of entertainment, between inverted commas, entertainment, let me write it down. And this is what Ulises pointed out beforehand, and in the sense of, yes, I need to entertain my audience. I need to make them want to listen to me all through my speech, not just for the first 10 seconds, all through it. And how can I do it? How can I make it dynamic enough, interesting enough, so that they follow me and I sustain their attention? But these are questions that are not easy to answer. You have to sketch your ideas and brainstorm the content of your full speech with the question in mind. And you have to work and rework on your words a couple of occasions to make your speech persuasive. But hold the question. Answers will come. The speaker needs to start where the audience is and with what the audience knows. Then they build upon that. Imagine they start. Imagine the start like a starting point on a map. So we are on a map and the starting point. The audience has to follow a speaker to all the destinations or stops on the talk map. So there is a final destination, but there are micro destinations, little stops we will make so as to take the speakers onto the complete journey. And then, well, this is interesting about the future work we're going to be doing after the evaluation week. After next week, we will begin with the develop unit, in which you will get into the development of your ideas. And we'll start defining these aspects for your talks, the aspects of the stops and the destination. And we will create a road map. And then the script drafts, bosquejos. Because remember, I always tell you that writing is a process. So you will need the first draft, you will need the second draft, you will most probably need to make a third draft prior your final one, final definite draft, definite speech. So it's not like you sit and you write it and that's it. You will work on the draft, the versions of your final speech on and on. Yes, and I will, of course, help you supervise your work and step on the way, intrude on your written speeches in the future, and make contributions to guide you to the final speech / destination. Now, without any further introductions, let's watch this talk and bear the questions I mentioned before in mind. How I repeat them. How does the speaker open their talk? Does the speaker tell a story? Does the speaker mention any data and statistics? Does the speaker provide a solution or a call to action for the audience to do something, to make a change? And then also you will be discussing as a group the following, for which you may want or need to take notes. Well, it's actually the same, but with other words. So nothing. This is just to say, take notes. Note taking as a strategy while watching of some words that then help you remember the moments in the speech. Let's do this. Are you ready? I hope you are. And subtitles off. And here we go. This lasts 5 minutes. And this is for the teachers who are observing our lesson today, just in case I forget, when the first session of Zoom finishes after the first 40 minutes, we get connected immediately for the second session to the same link. But this will stop after some minutes. Well, so let's watch it and then get together in groups to comment on your notes and your understanding. So, well, ready, steady, and let me see. I want to check on your faces.
Steady, go.
I see you're all present and there. I see only a few minority with their cameras off. Remember, I need to know the reason, so if you can write down to me via the chat, so then I can write it down in my register. Well, here we go. Ready, steady, go.
It was just an ordinary Saturday. My dad was outside mowing the lawn. My mom was upstairs folding laundry. My sister was in her room doing homework. And I was in the basement playing video games. And as I came upstairs to get something to drink, I looked out the window and realized that there was something that I was supposed to be doing. And this is what I saw. No, this wasn't my family's dinner on fire. This was my science project. Flames were pouring out, smoke was in the air, and it looked like our wooden deck was about to catch fire. I immediately started yelling. My mom was freaking out, my dad ran around to put out the fire, and of course, my sister started recording a Snapchat video. This was just the beginning of my team's science project. My team is composed of me and 3 other students who are here in the audience today. We competed in First LEGO League, which is an international LEGO robotics competition for kids. And in addition to a robotics game, we also worked on a separate science project. And this was the project that we were working on. So the idea for this project all started when a few months earlier, a couple of my teammates took a trip to Central America and saw beaches littered with styrofoam, or expanded polystyrene foam. And when they came back and told us about it, we really started thinking about the ways in which we see styrofoam every day. Get a new flat screen TV, you end up with a block of styrofoam bigger than the TV itself. Drink a cup of coffee, well, those styrofoam coffee cups are sure gonna add up. And where do all these items go after their one-time use? Since there aren't any good existing solutions for used styrofoam, almost all of them end up right in the landfill or the oceans and beaches, taking over 500 years to degrade. And in fact, every year, the US alone produces over 2 billion pounds of styrofoam, filling up a staggering 25% of landfills. So why do we have these ghost accumulations of styrofoam waste? Why can't we just recycle them like many plastics? Well, simply put, recycled polystyrene is too expensive and potentially contaminated, so there is very little market demand for styrofoam that has to be recycled. And as a result, styrofoam is considered a non-renewable material because it is neither feasible nor viable to recycle polystyrene. And in fact, many cities across the US have even passed ordinances that simply ban the production of many products containing polystyrene, which includes disposable utensils, packing peanuts, takeout containers, and even plastic beach toys, all products that are very useful in today's society. And now France has become the first country to completely ban all plastic utensils, cups, and plates. But what if we could keep using styrofoam and keep benefiting from its cheap, lightweight, insulating, and excellent packing ability while not having to suffer from the repercussions of having to dispose of it? What if we could turn it into something else that's actually useful?
Sorry, somebody asked something or spoke?
No, sorry, teacher, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Just remember to keep it silent.
For the WhatsApp about the video. No.
Do you need an urgent answer on any aspect?
Yes. I know the answers about the video, teacher. Thanks.
Teacher.
I understand.
Okay, fantastic.
Teacher, you can put the subtitles.
Yes, of course. Do you want me to start afresh with the subs
No,
on?
No,
Okay.
it's okay, but
Okay.
thank you.
No, please, you're welcome. I took it for granted, as if nobody would want them or, sorry, I haven't asked you before. So, Here we go again from I rewind a little, just a little bit, so we go back to the thread of thought.
Many cities across the US have even passed ordinances that simply ban the production of many products containing polystyrene, which includes disposable utensils, packing peanuts, takeout containers, and even plastic beach toys. All products that are very useful in today's society. And now France has become the first country to completely ban all plastic utensils, cups, and plates. But what if we could keep using...
Just for you to know, the subs go in a different rhythm. It's not like one-to-one correspondence. There is a delay as well. You can listen and then see what's being said.
Styrofoam and keep benefiting from its cheap, lightweight, insulating, and excellent packing ability while not having to suffer from the repercussions of having to dispose of it. What if we could turn it into something else that is actually useful? What if we could make the impossible possible? My team hypothesized that we could use the carbon that is already in styrofoam to create activated carbon, which is used in almost every water filter today. And activated carbon works by using very small micropores to filter out contaminants from water or even air. So we started out by doing a variety of heating tests. And unfortunately, we had many failures. Literally, nothing worked. Besides my dad's grill kitchen on fire, most of our samples vaporized into nothing or exploded inside expensive furnaces, leaving a horribly sticky mess. In fact, we were so saddened by our failures that we almost gave up. So why did we keep trying when all the adults said it was impossible? Well, maybe it's because we're kids, we don't know any better. But the truth is, we kept trying because we thought it was still possible. We knew that if we were successful, we would be helping the environment and making the world a better place. So we kept trying, and failing, and trying, and failing. We were so ready to give up. But then it happened. With the right temperatures, times, and chemicals, we finally got that successful test result showing us that we had created activated carbon from styrofoam waste. And at that moment, the thing that had been impossible all of a sudden wasn't. It showed us that although we had many failures at the beginning, we were able to persevere through them to get the test results that we wanted. And moreover, not only were we able to create activated carbon for purifying water, but we were also able to reduce styrofoam waste, solving 2 global problems with just 1 solution. So from then on, we were inspired to take our project further, performing more tests to make it more effective and testing it in real-world situations. We then proceeded to receive funding from the NSTA's East Cyber Mission STEM in Action program, sponsored by the U.S. Army, as well as FIRST, Global Innovation Awards, sponsored by X Prize. And we were also honored with the Scientific American Innovator Award from Google Science Fair. And using these funds, we plan to file a full patent on our process and to continue to work on our project. So yes, although we started with catching my dad's grill on fire and failing so many times that we almost quit, it was well worth it when we look back at it now. We took a problem that many people said was impossible, and we made it possible. And we persevered when it looked like nothing that we did would work. We learned that you can't have success without a little or a lot of failure. So in the future, don't be afraid if your grill goes up in flames, because you never know when your idea might just catch fire. Thank you.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have the comment about the video. The video
Wait a minute, Martin. Don't say it to me. You're gonna be into groups and you will share the comment in the groups. Yes, I really need you to make the group work
teacher.
Worth it. Yes, the sharing. Yes.
No.
Why not?
Yes,
you want to
teacher.
work with others? I'm assigning them now. Yes, I will be assigning I said it before, Martin. This is the lessons organization today. Group work and sharing your opinions. So you know that it's not like me to silence you or anybody, but I want to respect the moments of the class and to get to the final destination today. So I need you to do that. Share whatever is in your mind about the video you've just seen. if you have any doubts, any questions, if you think you haven't understood it all, whatever it is that you have understood, you share it in the group. And then all the members interact in English, as you know, and make the pieces of the puzzle fit in. Yes, try to establish a sort of summary of what the video presents us with the speaker and the questions that I mentioned before. So,
Teacher.
Create the groups. They are already created. I open the salas now. Yes, you get into the groups and discuss your ideas. Then when you come back, one representative of the group will share your ideas with the whole class. This is the way we're going to be working. Remember, I also enter the groups to listen to you only as a listener. Martin, yes, tell me.
Yes, teacher, what happened for with
I open
my,
the salas. You can enter, everybody. Martin, you
with
too.
my with me is about the video. I want to say my opinion about the video with you. Is might happen.
Hi, Matt.
Hey there. Sorry. Now. Well,
So
we have to share the video things, don't we?
I know the 3 notes on this note on my notebook.
Okay.
First, we keep trying. We can make the world a better place, even the environment. You don't know when your idea is catch on fire.
Wait, question to you, Faku. Sorry for like doing such a stupid question, but where do you get the notes idea from? Like,
From the video and the talk.
oh, you were
and
like
this-
taking notes personally.
That's right.
Okay, thank you. Because I was answering the questions and I was worried because I didn't take any notes. Mm. Well, so I responded to the four questions that we had. Well, I think it was this one. Well, let me check because maybe I answered to. Oh, yeah, iba a la primera clase. Sí, cerrado, no me importa. Tengo que volver a meterme, ¿no?
It was just an ordinary
Sí,
Saturday.
es este. Ajá. Join. TED.toys. Qué divertido.
I was about to finish. My timing is always good. Thank you for your patience.
Oh.
Thank you for coming.
Ay.
I most probably will team you up differently now because I will do it randomly. But
And joining the salas, please.
yes. Do you have the same invitations than before, or do you see them?
No.
No. Okay. My bad. I didn't realize we were less than a minute away from the end of the lesson. So I'll create the salas again. Give me a sec. Thank you for your patience. I'm creating the salas again. Yes. So you can exchange your views.
Oh,
there we go.
God.
Now I create them. More
Are,
people are coming. Let me
where are the
see.
invitations?
Well, I create them. and then I put the members that are missing immediately in a sala.
Uy.
Matt, how are you?
Hey there.
I'm
Doing
here.
fine. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
No, don't worry.
Tiago, Ulises, hello.
Hello, Martin.
Uy.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, I'm good, very, fine, I'm
Amigo,
good.
me siento mal
Thanks.
ahora, porque está tan recopado, pobre. Wait, why are we so many people here?
Do you know, about... do you know it about the video?
Yeah, I answered the questions personally.
Yes, I have the questions too. And what is that? Who start?
I mean, I can go first. We can go like in turns, okay? Like I do the first question, then I don't know. You go second. Ulises goes third, and so on. So for the first one is how does the speaker open their talk? And I was very brief. He says he tells a story about something that happened to him, or in other words, he tells an anecdote.
Yes, I'm agree. It's very good. Woo! Woo! And the video is about the environment, the forest, and they protect the plants.
Oh.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. What's up?
Yes, remember I am a listener. When I enter the groups, I want to see how you work. And the questions to
love
answer are the
this.
ones that are in the chat. Please respect the questions and begin by answering them orally, please, interacting with everybody. And well, the idea is to stick to the plan. The plan is answering the questions.
It's not the question.
If anybody says something that you don't agree with, like if somebody says something about the video that you didn't see or you don't agree with, you need to say your opinion. You need to contradict each other based on your own understanding. Okay? So,
Is that my answer?
kind of. It does talk about the environment, but it doesn't talk about the forest fires at all.
Yes, the video talks about the environment.
Yes, but not about the fires.
Yes,
That's not the point. There is a fire, there are flames, but referring to a specific anecdote. Anybody who can say why the flames appear or based on what you understood, what is said about the fire?
The fire is caused because it's I don't know who was trying to talk, but I'm sorry. The fire happens because they are trying to they are testing their school project, and as it goes wrong, it just catches on fire. And they mention how it also explodes in some of their tests. So that's where it comes
Exactly. Yes, the fire is because of that. It's a consequence of the laboratory tests they are making with the elements, the materials, and they set on fire, Martin, and they create a fire in the house. In that part, it's not a major thing, but well, it was an inconvenience. And also in the very end, the speaker uses the setting on fire or the flame concept to give the speaker roundup in connection to the flames and the fire and to give birth to your ideas. What about the questions? I want to listen to you guys. How does I see that you've written something down? Uli, can you cover the first question?
I say the correct answer, teacher, and my opinion.
Yes, it is welcome, though the information you said was not 100% accurate. It is well received. Thank you. As an answer to the questions, how does the speaker open their talk? Ulises.
The speaker opens their talk, establishing a narrative structure, in this case a story, about how he says the setting. He says that this kitchen, I don't know the name, these things to cook catches on fire because
the furnace, el horno, the furnace, furnace, furnace. Yes,
furnace.
That's the word you wanted.
Yes, the furnace catches on fire because he was that was his science project. He opens like that, establishes a setting.
Es muy eso como el chabón este.
Sure that will.
El chabón este. Facu. No, Martín. Le discute a la profe cuando ahorita está equivocado por bastante. Es muy gracioso.
Facu, does he tell a story? Do you think the speaker tells a story?
I think yes, he does.
Yes, he does. And Martin, does the speaker provide any statistic data, scientific data about the problem of plastic in the world?
Yes.
Yes. Anybody remembers any data, or you wrote down anything?
I understand and listening all say the video. What the speaker is the voice speaker about the environment.
About the environment, yes, environment. Now,
protect the environment.
So any statistic information?
Toilet, plants, trees. Toilet.
Statistic information.
¿Qué?
Is right or no? Or understand me or no?
It's not 100% clear. I think you need to explain your ideas a little bit more in detail. But
the objects.
I can imagine where you're going, but everything is in my imagination. I'm asking you all if there is any statistic information. And I leave you because I have to go see other groups. You talk about the rest. When you finish, go back to the main room, please, everybody.
So, Tiago, what's your opinion on this? Does he provide any statistics about the problem?
Yes, but I don't have a specific number.
Martín estaba hablando
he talks about
no sé por qué empezó a decir toilet, plants, toilet.
I don't know, styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
That is generated. But I don't have like a number.
Me neither. But yeah, that's. Does the speaker provide a solution or call to action? Anyone who can answer that? Facu.
He provides a call to action.
What will be the cause of a call to action?
I'm gonna text it.
Okay.
What is the action? The action of the action to do this person, the speaker in the video. Guys, opinions. Hello, I'm here.
I'm texting.
Yeah, I was waiting for Facundo to write it down on the chat. A call to action is stop plastic waste. That's good. That's okay. Does anyone have any notes? Something you wanna share about the video that isn't in the questions?
Yes, I agree with you and Facu. And the video says, clean up, clean up the object, for protect the environment and no or no?
It's a thing to protect the environment.
Yeah, but what was the solution that he provided?
Crying.
Yeah, Matt. I see you're very enthusiastic, very happy.
Yeah, no. The problem is caused by styrofoam being like accumulated in the oceans. So he provides a solution which is literally burnable, sustainably burnable the styrofoam, which turns into this like black grains, which he shows in like a Tupperware thingy. I don't know the names. It's Tupperware, but I don't know the specific name.
Activated carbon, I think it was.
Yeah, exactly. It turns it into something else. Activated carbonate, exactly. So they can turn a one-use thing into a multiple-use thing by literally turning it into a material that's used for different things. I think I got a little bit too mixed up at the end there, so sorry if it was misunderstood.
That's okay. Thiago, I see you're very quiet and you will not escape. So talk, please.
I am a big thinker. That's why I don't talk. Talk about what?
Eh?
I hear and what?
What happened after he and their friends found ¿cómo se dice? A solution to styrofoam waste?
Huh?
Huh?
¿Qué lo pa? Lo digo en español, vos decímelo en inglés, pibe.
Chicos,
lo digo rápido. ¿Viste de que al final te dice la solución del problema del cosito este? ¿Cómo se dice? Bueno, el plastiquito. ¿Qué pasó
Ulises,
en inglés?
Matt,
Chicos, ¿qué pasó después?
chiquitos,
What? Tell me. Yes.
¿qué pasa?
I know.
¿Eh?
What's up? What's up here?
I know. Cállate, tío.
Ulises, what's up?
Yes. What happened?
Yes. Do you listen me my opinion about the video, the environment?
No dije nada, ¿viste lo que dije al principio? Lo
It's
retiro
okay,
completamente,
the
lo retiro
answer,
completamente,
or-
lo detesto, Dios mío, no me lo
It's
banco.
incomplete.
No. It was okay. It was a pretty difficult video, so it's kind of. But no, the answer was okay. Yeah, the answer was okay. Chill.
Yes. I I say to know the video about to see the video.
Okay.
I didn't understand. I didn't catch that.
Yes, yes. Yes, bye bye.
Oh, well, it seems like we're leaving, so
See you
yeah.
on the class.
Diego,
Exactly.
habla estos últimos 40 segundos.
Pero ¿de dónde te sacaste esa pregunta? Eso no está en el
Y
coso.
pibe,
¡Pensá un poco, Tiago! ¡Pensá!
habló de ¿cómo se llama esto de
The questions. You can answer the first one in particular, but just give us a sec until everyone is back. I see
Yes.
some people are coming back. Hello, welcome back, everybody.
Yes, teacher.
Hello. So the idea is to share our our conclusions on the questions, revolving around the questions. Is everybody back? Let me see. Yeah, I think so. Well, okie dokie. Well, Brenda will share the answer to the first question. How does the speaker open their talk? What can you say about that?
He starts telling a personal story about his science project burning on his dad's grill, and I know that he starts with something that make the audience put more attention to the talk, and he uses the entertainment a lot to keep them focused during the talk.
So this idea of a personal story, and from there beginning with the project explanation from the personal story, which maybe you as well on your impression on what is the effect this creates on you as the audience, all the things you said before, the words you can remember, or but the concept. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I told Lorena that it was a great reference that maybe we haven't seen in other talks that maybe we can use for our own talk. Just starting a little bit relaxed and just connecting to the audience, and then try to connect that into the topic of the speech or talk.
Exactly. And this idea of the personal anecdote that catches the audience's attention, believe it or not, because the also because of the visual aid, the picture that was shown from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, and so you're not gonna believe what happened to me, but I will show you a pic, the photograph, and then all the audience goes like, "The house set on fire." No, no, it's not the house. It's just the furnace of my dad. It's my dad's grill, and then like casually revealing bits and pieces of information, like I don't know, an artisan, yes, handcrafting something, yes, and revealing bits and pieces as you will proceed on the adventure of.
Bueno, se cortó todo. Se me cayó wifi, creo. Ooh, yeah.
I like this. Okay, so it says the nice, like the proper, maybe setting the proper atmosphere, tone, remembering there are people there who will consume what we say, and we are responsible for keeping their interest on us, and we need to do whatever it takes to keep their attention. And we can play with creativity and memes, including visual memes with jokes a lot. Yes, making our speech both serious through
Bueno,
a
parece
fun
que ya se termina acá en
perspective,
15 minutos
through
más.
our sense of humor, our capacity to have fun while sharing very serious statistics and very serious information as well, and ideas. Let's jump on to the next question. That is, does the speaker tell a story? Does the speaker mention data and statistics? Guido, does the speaker tell a story? Do you think?
No, the speaker doesn't provide specific statistic or data.
You are talking about statistics. I read the two questions together, so I get you there. No data. Paco, no data.
I want to tell you something.
But,
I think he
wait a
tells
minute.
a story.
We have the two questions in parallel, the data one on statistics and the story one. Let's tackle them together.
I think indirectly support the importance and potential of the project.
Yes, but is there not any statistics, any numbers mentioned?
No.
I wouldn't be that sure. So I would invite you onto Guido onto watching it again as a follow-up to today's lesson with more details. Elian, and then parenthesis to Paco's comment on the story thing. Yes, he does tell a story. I mean, and the speaker tells a story. A story of a personal experience and a school project with friends. And Elian, what do you want to say? I see you're
I was going to say that it has one for the third question. It has some mentioned data and statistics.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell you if you want.
Yes, go ahead. I was gonna ask you. Yes, why not?
It was this one, that France became the first country to completely ban all plastic utensils, cups, and plates like the thing.
Se me sigue cortando el wifi.
It's facts.
Bueno.
It's not opinions. This is, as a matter of fact, what actually happened. France has been the first country to ban, prohibit plastic utensils. And this is of great importance to know. And,
me está cayendo un wifi. Bueno, alguna aclaración sigue. Sí, se me cayó otra vez.
of my notes. Even though I've seen the video, I do things live at the same time students are working on them, using the same timing. Everything is fast. The speaker is talking. I'm watching or listening or writing. What should I do? All at the same time. That's why note taking is a strategy that needs our cognitive capacity to do more than one thing at a time. It is an effort that is worth making. Agustin.
There also mentions like that only in the US they waste like 2 tons of I forgot the material. This plastic
styrofoam, que es el tergopor.
Yeah.
Yes, that styrofoam. There was also the polystyrene mentioned, but all derivations of plastic. But yes, that styrofoam is the main one that they use for the project to turn it into carbon. And there was a mentioning to many numbers, such as the fact that it takes 500 years for plastic to degrade. 500 years. Oh my goodness. that's a massive suicide to the world. I mean, why would we want the world to distract itself by using these elements when we can avoid them or we can recycle them, or if not, because it's too costly to recycle and they are believed to be non-renewable, the styrofoam itself, they can give it another use. So it's like a reusing of the material and transforming it into something else. And there was a mentioning of the landfills of waste, the how many landfills are filled in the land that is filled with waste that is contaminating, polluting all the environment. And more, it's full of statistics. So please, if you didn't hear or spot that, anybody at your own timing, watch the video again. And then the next question. So statistics, yes. Story, yes. The speaker begins with a personal anecdote and a lot of sense of humor into the way of the storytelling. And then does the speaker provide a solution or call to action? Maybe, I don't know, Martin, does the speaker provide a solution in the end to the problem of pollution, the environmental pollution based on styrofoam? Or do you know if there is a solution or a call to action?
Yes.
Is there a solution given in the end?
For protect the environment, he does poner no.
No, but at least you know there is a solution
Shop
provided.
the plastics, the object plastics, clean up the objects.
There was a mentioning of the cleaning up of the beaches that are full of plastic to give the information, to set the background. The mentioning of that is true. But I'm asking about the solution at the end. Let's dive on to Ismael. Ismael, what is the solution? Thank you, Martin. What is the solution provided in the end?
It's okay, the solution, or it's no understand?
No, it's not clear at all, I'm afraid. You have mentioned something.
And have the plants for the green environment.
That's maybe your opinion, but it's not what the speaker points at. So, Ismael, thank you, Martin. I will ask you to silence the microphone now and give the turn to Ismael to provide an answer to this. That is, have you spotted any solution to any problem in the end or any call to action?
No, I tried, but I couldn't see it.
You couldn't see it. You need to watch the video again so as to for yourself for the importance of understanding, right, and getting the full picture. So it's not a bad thing to not get it fully the first time we watch it, but that is only indicating you may need to watch it again, and please do it. And let's see, Tiago, what about you? Have you heard any call to action or any conclusion that revolves around a solution to the problem of plastic?
Well, okay. The resolution that I got annotated. No.
Yes,
like,
written down.
Annotated. Written down. It's the method that he and his team developed to recycle the styrofoam into activated carbon.
Exactly.
Perfect.
That is the solution to the problem. And there is this critical information about the solution that tackles two problems at the same time. So less styrofoam contaminating the world and clearer, healthier water, because this carbon activated is used in the water filters to filter the water. So two issues are tackled in one solution. It's a very
Yes,
interesting.
taking the environmental pollution.
Exactly, it's a very interesting place, the place they reach after so many fails. And thank you, Tiago. You nailed it. That was accurate. It's exactly that. That is the solution. Agustin, can you mention on your impression at the end what sticks with you, stays with you as an interesting message to you, in your opinion, that you said before, but I want you to share it with everybody. What is it that you wanna highlight?
Yeah, I like it the message and the message at the end when he says that even that they failed a lot during this project, they keep going and keep going, and they also thought about quit and leave on that idea, but they kept going and they finally made it. So
they made it. Yes, exactly.
So this message to even if you're failing, keep going and you will make it. You will make it.
Yes, this cliche phrase, never give up, that sounds like a very simplistic way of addressing an issue. It's not. Ha! Then it turns out that cliche phrases can be taken into practice and action if you persist and sustain your effort and your discipline. Nothing comes out easily. That may be the hardest of the lessons to learn. It's not like you do it the first time and you get the result, and then you do it the second time and you get the result. No, maybe you fail once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 10, 11, 20, 100 times until you make it. And so he says in the end, that is when they come to realize it had all been worth it. All of it. Every single step on the way had been worth it at the very end when they come up with the solution, which is a global solution. It's not a minor thing. The project they have invested their time and money probably in, because they've used resources and materials to try out. So I think it's a very interesting speech in terms of the layout. Does it include rhetorical questions? I'm asking anybody. Jesse, does it include rhetorical questions? Did you hear any questions?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
It does actually, so I don't want to ask somebody else because it'll be the answer is yes. Watch it again. Everybody, please, as a follow-up, watch it again. Write down each of the strategies being used in the very moment you hear them, like rhetorical question. Oh, telling a joke. Oh, telling a personal anecdote. Oh, giving statistics. Oh, is there an inspirational quote? Is there or not? Or phrase or message? Maybe yes, in the end, this question of never giving up. So the homework is watching the video again, writing down as much as you can about the video, and next class you will all present and defend the slide 36. That is the evaluation moment. I'm giving the most important part of the lesson, Martin, just a moment. That is, make sure you can defend and talk about your slide 36 next class. 36 is basically and simply this. The Unit 1 checkpoint. We, up to here, have worked tremendously so as to get to this point. What is the main idea you will share? In 1 to 3 sentences, explain it to me next class. This is a consequence of all the previous slides we've been working on, and all your previous ideas and the completion of your journal now makes it worth it. Now gets to the final momentum, which is the moment in which you will defend your idea with me. You will tell me everything about your ideas in the form of a Unit 1 checkpoint. This is the homework. So watch the video again and complete slide 36 to present it next class. This shall be the end of today's lesson. Do you have any question?
Yes, I have any question.
Tell me.
The exam for the next class is oral or
Yes.
or right?
It's presenting, making sure your journal is complete, written format,
All complete. I'm completing the journal, teacher. All activities.
up to slide 36, from 1 to 36, all you can. Well, you have been doing this. It's not like you go now and write them all together. This, for the teachers who are here, we've been doing this in different moments and yes, with different little objectives, baby steps.
Can I leave? It's 9 p.m.
Yes, you can. Bye. Everyone can. If you don't have any questions,
Yes, bye-bye, teacher.
bye. We call it a day. If you have any questions, just let me know. I've got 3 more minutes in the session.
Yes, bye-bye.
Have a nice weekend.
I, myself, I am going to hang myself off a bridge if that motherfucker ever speaks again, because I'm genuinely tired of hearing him doing the most stupid ass questions, yet not being able to complete anything. Thank you for watching. See you soon, I hope.